Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and you're tuned in to Madden 18 on EA Sports. Today's matchup could be an interesting one. The Chiefs rank in the top 10 in total offense, and they go up against a Saints defense that will need to be at its best.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Kansas City Chiefs. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. To throw is Bortles. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Bortles. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They get 14 yards there and a 1st down. Just the first quarter of tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I missed him, it would have been a long night.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Again, it's Kamara. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, come game film time, that'll be a clip and save on how to play the draw. Clogged everything up in the middle, and as he broke out to the right, everybody got a piece of the action on the tackle.
So they're behind the chains as the offense. 12 yards needed on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Bortles to throw on second down. And he will find his man on the outside. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
See
Give
you,
him
little
11
daddy.
yards that time and a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Bortles. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Now Bortles. Caught right side, it's Snead. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I have no crystal ball up here. I can't truly see into the future. But if they don't start getting some pressure on him, make him move around a little bit and do something with the receivers to, change up their timing, they're just going to get shredded as we've seen so far. Right now, they're off to a blazing start.
Yeah, and you are right. He looks wet. Looking for Thomas. He's got him.
Touchdown,
New Orleans.
Okay.
Michael Thomas
good shit.
with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
11 plays, 84 yards. Okay, boy. I had no answers to that drive.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Personally, I want to get right back on D, bro. I want to score, though. But I want to go right back on D. I got to figure that out. I got to figure that one out. 11 plays, 84 yards on me. All right.
No. Check. Patriot. Hey. All right, here we go. All right, now, look at 56.
Now a play fake here on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Leopard. Hurry up, here we go. Green 39.
Somebody following? Okay.
All right, now look at 56.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle.
Got a first down.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
So it'll be first down here after the run.
Let's go.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now here's Mahomes. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch.
How you want to challenge it? All right.
Especially The finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course,
rolling on the field is
foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Update now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. It's the Colts in that one that have grabbed the early lead. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
I should have went play action here. We're going to go cover 2. All right. Fade him. Like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
And
that is incomplete. Kenneth Dixon, the running back, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And on 2nd and 10 now. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go. Gun. Watch him now, Barney. Over. Here we go. Detroit.
In motion, Hill. Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
If you're going to stay that aggressive. Like a cover 4, people.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Looking like a cover 4, people.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And able
Good
to
job
push
getting off
his
that
way
block,
forward
Randy.
here for a good little gain. 5
Randy
yards will get him back to the original
Gregory.
line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Going to replace this play. There's that. Flip. And let's go with White Carroll off rip. See what it looks like. 3rd and 10. I should have went verticals. We also have under center bunch, so it look like we're gonna rock with this here.
Time running out here on the play clock. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
I had a touchdown, bro.
They sack him back at the 30.
I had a touchdown. I tried to step up into the pocket. I had a TD right there, bro. I had a TD right there, bro.
On the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside.
Good job, Sheldon Rankins.
And this one is right
had a TD,
down
man.
the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
That's when the defend bunch is cover 2.
Lower trajectory there on the deep kick.
Oh, the most common thing is
Had to do
bunch.
it because he had to
Play
drive
cover
it
2,
out
but
low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the
got 3, though.
defense and over the post.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Shoulder, he'll be back. He'll be back.
Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Bortles now on first down.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
That's why you put Peters on the top guy, boy. Yeah.
He's added again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
That's that, man.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12.
Well, cover 6, cover 4 side. But
throwing now is Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6. Flanker drive again.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
Let's go.
Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Seen that blitz coming a mile away, honey. Fuck you mean, boy.
Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
Better not have injured my kicker, bro.
Because it gets the ball in their hands.
Better not have injured my kicker, bro.
On the move, when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They'll come up now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first.
There we go now. Blue 45.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is going to go down.
Man coverage. Taro. Passing. Let's get. You leaked this halfback out with some kicks.
On second down, here's Bortles. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? How did you get it to the kick? Good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
That is corny. Man, bro. What's up?
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Green 90. Green 90.
From the gun, it's Bortles. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
That's in my DVs now, huh?
Right down the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard line.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. That's pulled in at the 32. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Not feeling it.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Chiefs first down.
Where did he go?
First down, they go with Dixon. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Right back to Dixon. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe a back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
It's Hill, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
New spot. Give me that dive, baby.
They'll run it here with Dixon. He'll have a first down inside.
Get in there!
He doesn't quite.
Come on, baby.
They do stop him.
Come out here and cover 2. Don't be scared.
The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up first and goal.
Toss that power. The QB sneakers are called, huh? Down here in a base shit. Like that it is, baby.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon.
Oh, that fullback, boy.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Kenneth Dixon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good.
And that's with my backup left tackle in there, boy. Let's get it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on off.
Now he's hit.
Sir!
It's loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Sir!
The football, and we'll take
We'll get the quarterback, boy.
24-yard line.
Another tough one there for Blake Bortles, partner. 2015 led the league in fumbles as a quarterback, had 14 of them. But you just expect that to get better with experience in the league and, of course, better support from his offensive line. In this case, though, he kind of reverted back to that year.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Watching that body. 30-19.
They'll get it to Dixon, running left. He's going to take this one down to about the 23.
Anthony hit nobody like that, man. Cut it off.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike.
23-yard line.
That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, third down.
That dirty verts, baby.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Drops it underneath to Thomas.
That was a touchdown if I can get that weird animation.
Gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. That's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Flat-footed linebackers. Gotta love him.
Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part
it's
of the
in the house, baby.
It's pretty in-depth because people want
Minutes
the ball
left.
in the
He's
hands
going
of
to
the
pass the ball
quarterback into
here.
the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of
Second
plays,
series,
a lot
we're
of
going
options
aggressive.
involved with that.
Around the NFL, we've got a second quarter score. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They run it again.
I got that hill too fast.
Time successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, bro. That is a baller.
Play that time, and they'll look to convert on what'll be a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. I'm gonna come out here and play a little bit of man. Play a little bit of man here.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Bortles.
Yep. That's who's on him. Marcus Peters. Hey.
Brings up 4th down.
Hey, a little bit of man coverage there, guys.
Frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them.
We get the ball back
before the guys. They stop troops. They're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does because
this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Ever. Don't touch that man, bro.
Tyreek Hill, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
Don't touch that man ever, son.
Their lead.
No better than that.
Meanwhile, the second quarter score from Carolina. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Lord.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Game's a won and loss inside 5 minutes of this first half.
2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Won and lost.
Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Now Bortles throwing on second down.
Hey, buddy.
That's coming, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz. That
Yeah,
can be
buddy.
a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Throwing his Bortles on third down.
Oh,
And he
there.
couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
There.
Incomplete. When they need to play on third down, you kind of know what direction the ball's going, but the defense knew it too.
Yeah, it's a good call because they wanted to put 2 men on him, and they did. Dare him to throw into double coverage. Really what you're saying is, let's see if one of your other receivers can beat us.
Around the NFL, second quarter in Atlanta. And it's the NFC champs, the Falcons, that have moved down to an early advantage.
Why you gotta be like that,
bringing that
kid?
one back,
Come on,
14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Oh, you're 36
And we'll keep you
touchdown
abreast
pass.
of how
Damn,
that one
already?
shakes out.
Good Lord.
Detroit!
Can I get a little bit of match coverage here?
Detroit!
Get a little bit of match coverage
All right,
here.
here we go.
On first down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time.
Safety.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Give me man, please.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep. And he will
Toddy! Coach!
Chiefs touchdown.
Give me man, please.
By land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air.
Steps up into the pocket.
Right now, we're seeing a
Get it,
big-time
man.
performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're
Steps
just
up
a
into the
scholar all
pocket.
the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know,
Wanted to
just
go for the
grab
card to
nugget
Tyreek,
when I
but left that middle wide open, man.
And he'll be
Man
brought
under.
down at the 23, make it the
Why you use certain formations,
24-yard
man.
line. Out onto the field comes
Hey,
New Orleans.
it tells
And what do
you
you
they're
think
in
goes
man
on here in
zone,
this
bro.
situation? If you
Depending
got the
on their
football,
alignment.
you're trailing, you're back in your own territory
you
with
do
just
that
a
shit,
little
man?
time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have
Play
put
92,
yourself in a
let's go,
spot where
boy.
You may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down down. On second down, Kamara.
He'd have broke that first touchdown out of the
but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly.
How is that not a sack for 52, bro? Stop.
On the clock.
Putting pressure on the guy is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. He's been terrific so far.
I don't really care if you go for it, though. Not gonna lie.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Taking it about the 36.
Back to the wiggle through there, bro.
Around the NFL. And Larry apparently very brief in his report. Thanks anyway, my man, as we're already set for action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be stopped dead in.
Why you didn't hit that man like that in that playoff game, huh?
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
That is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brooks. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down now after the pass completion. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Now let's go.
To give running right.
I picked the wrong guy. That was a good, that was the proper double team. Just did not pick the right gap there.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
It is what it is,
Let me
man.
puff out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Here we go
This is a
now.
zone.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
This is a
Back in
wide
there,
out.
Billy. Here we go. Detroit. Detroit. Let's go.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. It'll be a pickup of 16 and the Chiefs' first down.
Nice blessing.
All right, now, good. All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Mahomes now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Randy Gregory in there to get him. And that's sack number 18 for him on the year.
2 sacks for that man? Come on, bro. Don't think that you're going to
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. No. Check, Patriot.
On second down, here's Mahomes. And Hill with it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
I don't think
And
you're
that
going to do
last
that to me,
reception
bro. Come
puts
on,
him
man.
over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
And the back goes into motion.
Like a follow halfback out there. There you go. Thanks for letting me know it's zone, buddy. Appreciate it, man.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete to Gilmore over the middle.
Thanks for letting me know it's zone.
Pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 2 big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move.
Somebody, what they do to people?
Can I get a little match coverage, though, boy? About 2 steps. This inside is naive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whoops. Alright, let's do this here. Ogle. Treadwell. 60 linemen. Need to set an auto here. 17 seconds back. Give me a stretch. He slides his line all the way to the right. We want to run the inside. The nickel.
All right, here we go.
Trust my guys against
They'll keep it on the ground. It's
oh my goodness.
No dice this
Gap
go around.
shot,
He's
buddy.
hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
The Chiefs on 3rd down.
11 on
They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Touchdown.
Now Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went
Top, baby.
the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
No way, bro! Why would you be so downfield the way? Come on, son. All right, bro.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Like that, those little fucking just... It fucking burns my soul, bro.
Dashing, daring, and a big
That
time
burns my soul, bro.
Fielding a punt inside the 10.
Like the pursuit angles are so ass.
They really do. I do know some special teams coaches who say, okay, I'll let you go back
As if that's not covered, though.
And you're right in that gray area.
Come on,
and he made that play work in a massive way.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Me off, bro.
And now here comes Kansas City. And you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
They'll start the drive with Dixon. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, hello, my name is Mike.
All right, now, look at 56. Leopard. No, check. Patriot. Hurry up, here we go.
In motion, Hill.
3-19.
They stay on the ground with Dixon. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Elsewhere, second half action at Heinz Field. That is now a 2-touchdown game with the Steelers in the driver's seat. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
3-19. All right, now, look at 56. Lucky 56. Check three.
Play clock winding down. On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown.
Wow, this one was going the fuck out of bounds.
He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline.
28-point lead, though, man. Let's go, bro. He ain't Tom Brady.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler, more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about
my goodness.
Pace and maybe
opening things up a little bit
more.
23 yards on the play. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it? Trying to get to Thomas, and it's intercepted.
Nice coverage, boy. Stop testing that man.
Well, NFL quarterbacks
have coverage, which is man.
This guy, he's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, Pat, you can't do that.
Shot on first down, but
you can't do that, Pat. You can't overthrow that guy, bro.
And they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
You can't overthrow that man, Patty.
Finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Oh, that was the bullet right there, bro. Not gonna lie, man. Not gonna lie, bro.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second
down has
that
in store. TD, bro.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Oh, my goodness, I'm an idiot.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I looked at the route on the left and then went to the right side blindly and threw the fucking
main
circle.
Weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I tried to ride that hump.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but accelerating, and off he goes. They do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter proves to be the final play of the third quarter. Shift together here from the D-line. Mahomes now on first down. Wants a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Another offensive player ends. Who is it? I don't know. I don't know who's in it. It's cool. Don't fucking pick 6 in a game where I've pretty much been flawless in the passing game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky Detroit. Detroit. Now, let's go.
Mahomes to throw on second down. On target over the middle to Hill. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kenneth Dixon with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Bortles to throw on second down. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the
giving away yesterday, huh? Okay,
buddy. Is stopped at the 35-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
I don't like it. I don't like it. That's a pretty stacked punt there, guy.
Now a handoff for Dixon. Finding room to the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kenneth Dixon with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Gotta love that even alignment on defense, boy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Easiest way to attack, even.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, what a move.
Here, boy.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Throwing now is Bortles. He's going to float this one deep right side. And they get jarred loose.
That's all with 2 men under, right? Dude was going to take a shot.
And you just know
I knew he was about to take a shot. Once that guy got on the field, bro, like, he's about to definitely put it up for him.
Shot downfield, that's a lot
of fun, about to put it up
and
he
missed an opportunity.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a second down.
Someone's shoulder.
Now Bortles. And incomplete there. A nice hit.
Keep going out, Ross. Keep going out, Ross, at fucking 99, bro. Keep on keeping on, bye. Keep on keeping on. Yo, just finish the game, bro.
The Saints on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Bortles. And that is incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion. That made it very difficult.
Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Taken in at the 11. A beautiful fake. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I forgot to put on 2 clock. Fuck. My bad.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Good, let's go. Detroit, here we go. Detroit.
Now a handoff right side. It's Dixon looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. 4 down. Here we go now.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
And the play clock's running down. On the give, this is Dixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
A give running left, Dixon. And one more time. Evades the tackler, and now some space. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kenneth Dixon, 57 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he?
I tell you, man, those DBs that just is all speed and you just want to stop streaks, bro. They not good run support corners, man.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They're down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. A give. This is Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's
good job, people.
Execution. Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And he is knocked down hard, right at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
That shit was fucked up, so you ain't hit me like that, man. Yeah, bro. Take a couple run plays here and out of here.
Fourth quarter, 2-minute warning about to hit, and it looks like they're going to get one more play in.
Be interesting to see what they try and do on this play. Do they try and take a shot, or do they just try and get to the 2-minute warning?
The drive begins with a run by Dixon, and he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go now. Check. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Run by Dixon.
Yeah, nobody wants to block now.
His way in this one, but this time they get him behind
nobody wants to block now, bro.
And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
I didn't want to see something. Power runs. This playbook does not have a lot of power runs. Let's try this power run here.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hurry up, here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Who gives credit for that fumble?
So to speak, maintaining the football defensively, though. Opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Around the NFL, fourth quarter right now in Atlanta. Now a little daylight. You saw the score at the bottom, and he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Brandon, his 2nd punt return for a touchdown in this game. Where's Marvin? That's got to be somewhere near a record, right?
That is so
Well, it ties the record, as you know. Been done 14 times coming into 2016. Hasn't been done since 2012 until that moment. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Oh my God, like the 4th quarter crumble, son. The 4th quarter crumble is what this game should be called, man.
it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're always automatically giving up a score, and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And
then he just stiff arms by 91 overall safety.
But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, this game is fucking hilarious.
He'll bang that one through.
Yo! What is that, 21? 30 points that just randomly? Alright. Alright, bro.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Get me the fuck out of here, son.
Now the Chiefs offense get ready to head on the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one deal here.
I'm out, bro. I don't want no more, bro.
It's always the final play of preparation each week.
I don't want no more, man. I'm done.
Down formation, the formation. We've got a game in hand. That's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
The insanity of this fourth quarter, bro. Like, what in the actual fuck?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Oh, man.
On offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can
they?
That
is insane,
I mean,
bro.
what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball.
That was going to look like I didn't blow this man out, bro. That was gonna look like he was in this game, bro. Like, the fuck. Get him, Dixon, 128. That's clutch, bro. Clutch, son. I can't get over that fourth quarter, bro. Like, that's insane, man. They literally tried to fuck me. Oh boy. Let me see, bro. Let me see. How many points did he score in the fourth quarter? 21. He scored 20. No, he scored. Bro, that's insane, man. He scored 29 points in quarters 3 and 4. Son. Son. Yo, that's wild, bruh. Man. That's funny.